We just literally left the airplane and currently walking to the security. And the airport looks gorgeous. The picture point. We are staying in a hotel called Namgai Heritage Hotel, and it's currently dark, so there is not much light, but I hope you guys can see it. The bed is absolutely huge. So we're going for an evening stroll and to see a little bit of a city. So we are on one of the main squares of Thimphu. It looks pretty. It has a big clock tower. And there's a lot of cafes and everything's written in English. So Papa said that English is the second official language in Bhutan and everybody speaks it. And we walked around the city and everybody was speaking to us in English. So it's very easy to communicate. And also there's like a nice cafe in front of us. I'm very curious about the prices. So here is our first dinner. We are having a buffet with different dishes. We do have 2 local dishes as well.
Those the fried chicken?
Yeah, the amadashi. Good morning, everyone. Today is the start of our first full day in Bhutan.
During those days, it says it was Kenya as well.
So Big Buddha is really big, as you can see, and it's pretty new. So the construction is actually not finished, and they started building it in 2008 to celebrate 2 events: the coronation of a new king, the one that Bhutan has now, and also the 100 years since the establishment of monarchy in Bhutan. Actually, Bhutan is all about low volume and high impact tourism. So the minimum cost of a tour is $200 per person during the low season and $250 per person during the high season, plus the visa costs, but the visa costs are minimal. And unless you are from SAARC countries, for example India, then you don't need to pay a visa or buy a tour. But once you bought a tour, getting visa is so easy. You just buy a tour and everything is done for you. You get a super experienced guide and a driver who will be with you during the entire duration of a tour. So it's totally worth it, in my opinion. Our next spot is the Dochula Pass. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but this is an absolutely stunning spot with beautiful monuments and stunning views to Himalayas. The stupa behind me was built to honor the fallen in the war of 2003 with Assam in India, where they tried to invade Bhutan. And
milk tea?
milk tea?
Yeah. Water.
The great masters for Dzong Rinpoche. So he's famous all over the world.
Okay.
I don't know if you have come across with a movie called Magician in Kabla. It's also a movie. And if you come across
So we are now in one of the main landmarks of Bhutan, in a dzong that is named Punakha, and it's so stunning inside. The light is also very, very beautiful. Oh wow. It's currently 4:30 p.m. and we are done for today. It's great because we got a bit tired. Although usually when we travel by ourselves we get way more tired. So I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of our room in the hotel where we are staying. So our hotel is called Jinkan Resort. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. And the room is beautiful, it's very nice, but the most beautiful part is the view. Wait for the view. Ta-da! Like we have absolutely stunning view from the balcony. This looks very spicy though.
Yeah, we can go for that one.
Wow, what is that?
Make a taco, and then you eat it. You can chew it for a while, yeah?
We are currently based in the city center of Paro. So our guide said that Paro is something like the third or fourth biggest city in Bhutan. However, it's probably the most touristic one. It's probably more touristy than Thimphu, the capital, because the airport is in Paro. It's just easier to get here, and there are so many famous landmarks here, and as well as the most famous one, of course, the Tiger's Nest is also located very close to Paro. So if you haven't bought any souvenirs yet, you can definitely do it in Paro. Yeah, pretty much every single building has a souvenir shop.
Tea.
So now we'll be trying the butter tea with butter and the yak milk.
It's like licking a butter bar.
It's so cold here. We were like dying at night. Unfortunately, the rooms are so big, and the heater is so tiny. It gets up to -7 degrees at night, so you'll be frozen. My throat already hurts, and I really hope I don't get more sick. But we have to stay second night in this hotel, and it's honestly a nightmare. So if you're in Bhutan, if you're going in November and you see Meta Resort in your itinerary, please ask someone to change this hotel to something else. And I'm still cold inside this room. So we are already going back. Unfortunately, was not allowed to film up there in the tiger's nest. There are multiple monasteries, very important ones, and it's absolutely stunning. And you cannot even bring a camera up there because you are required to leave everything in the locker, including mobile phones, cameras, literally pretty much everything. So nonetheless, we are already going back. So as I said, the route is still quite tough because when you go up, you're basically going all the way down the mountain and then you climb all the way up to the tiger's nest. So obviously once you go back, you do the same. You go all the way down and then you go up, and that's quite a hike, I would say. My watch says that I already spent 928 active calories and we hiked for over 6 kilometers. And don't forget the elevation. So right now we are at about 3,100, maybe even a bit more. So there is not that much oxygen, so that makes everything a bit more complicated.
One.
Yeah.
One. Oh, this country.
Yeah, right, sorry.
Nice, I love
Can be
yeah. How you say chin chin? No.
Easy.
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 That's probably.
Yeah, very nice. No.
Oh wow, so much food again.
Chilies, chili and cheese,
Yeah.
and
So,
Oh wow.
potato.
I never liked the potatoes so good. Oh, you took it already.
Spending our last evening in Bhutan visiting plenty of souvenir shops. I feel like we visited all on the other side yesterday, and today we are visiting the shops on this side. They all sell pretty much the same stuff. However, the assortment in every single one of them is slightly different. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video from Bhutan, and now you consider visiting this beautiful country. We are currently at the airport and we're flying to our next destination, to Dhaka. Bhutan was anyway very amazing. We'll miss our amazing guides. See you guys in the next video. Bye!